Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today we have an absolutely titanic unboxing from Kizer Knives. Holy moly, wasn't expecting this. Make sure that your notifications are turned on for the Metal Complex YouTube channel. I don't say that often enough. I'm going to try and say it more. If you want notifications for stuff like live streams and things that people complain about missing, I get it. YouTube's not great about it, but please make sure your notifications are on for this channel. Thanks so much to my patrons. Thanks so much to Kizer for sending this stuff in. Today's video is just an unboxing. It's not a review in any way, shape, or form, so we're just going to go through this stuff. Obviously, we've got some Vanguard stuff. We've got this donut stuff, and then I think we've got some premium stuff. So I think probably how I want to do this, I'm going to go through what I think is the fixed blades first, then that dessert stuff, whatever that is. Then we'll do the Vanguard folders, and then we'll do the premium stuff. So right off the bat, first folder here, Begleiter fixed blade. That's interesting. The last time, this is made out of 3V. Last time I talked about the Begleiter was probably 4 or 5 years ago. So this should be interesting. Boy, this is going to turn into an explosion of Kizer stuff all over the desk. Okay. Begleiter fixed in 3V. Honestly, pretty cool. We have a hollow ground 3V blade. It's kind of got that gritty coating on it. I'm not sure what's going on there. Micarta, it is very comfortable and double jimping area, so that's kind of neat. Yeah, that's fine. That one is probably going to end up not costing an insane amount of money, but I wouldn't expect it to be super cheap given that it is 3V. Trying to keep moving here fairly quickly. Keep the trash off the desk. Next up, we have another Begleiter. Oh, wait, but this one is in AEBL. So probably an option for... I'm glad that they're using these steels. Now, whether or not they get this stuff heat treated properly, I don't know. Seems to be kind of hit or miss. But the AEBL will cost you less. It looks like you also have an option for a Tanto. So if you don't want 3V, you know, or you don't want to pay for 3V, then you can go with AEBL, which is a good fixed blade steel, or so I've come to understand. AEBL and 3V are kind of, you know, steels that are typically preferred by a lot of makers and users alike. Next up, is it another one? Begleiter fixed Ozo. This is also in 3V. Just take a look. Must be some different variation, otherwise they wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't send it. So this final one here, oh, okay. Is it a non-coated version? It's like I guess it's kind of like an acid washed version. I think, personally, I prefer this one the most. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not always the biggest fan of petrified grandma's couch micarta, but, you know, it kind of has that outdoorsy look that a lot of people like. So I think that'd probably be the one of the three that I personally enjoy the aesthetic of the most. This is a giant... the drop bear, really? What's it made out of? ABL. It's like a giant drop bear fixed blade. I mean, okay, it's pretty heavy. Good Lord, look at this. This is awesome. Wow, I love this. This is so cool. This is a good looking fixed blade. Wow. Oh man, that's cool. Okay, hold on. Let's see the sheath. I know you guys are wanting me to see. They're wanting to see the sheaths, sheaths of the Begleiter. Sorry, and I will get those back out here in just a moment. But there's your sheath. Yeah, got the bow drill in there. Man, it's got a huge choil on it. And AEBL. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of people that would really enjoy this. And pretty thick stock. I'd say it's probably about 1/5 of an inch. Maybe 190 thousandths or so. Really cool blade shape. That's nice. That's awesome. I really like this. God. I do also appreciate that they gave us enough room on the handle. So many companies, right? I mean, and for some of you, your hands are going to be so big, you're going to need to have the choke-up spot or utilize the choke-up spot. But this is super roomy. There have been a lot of companies that have like big, long blades and then just short little dinky little handle, and it just drives me crazy. But this one's got it, so very, very good. 4 cool fixed blades. That's real quick. I just want to take a look at the sheath for this guy since we didn't actually get it out the first time. Come on, guy. There we go. So it looks like this. Yeah, okay. Molly clip. Yeah, it's pretty, honestly, it's pretty good. I mean, if you wanted to carry a lighter fixed blade, I'm not really a fixed blade guy. I just enjoy looking at the designs, honestly. I typically don't review them either because there's not really a lot to say, at least from my perspective. But pretty cool fixed blade releases, honestly. Now we have this, there's two here that are themed Snack World Adventure. Probably in the same line of like the crispy, like the, you know, the Dessert Warrior stuff. So this is the Smolt in AEBL. I believe this is the fixed blade that I really, really enjoyed. So this is going to be a dessert-themed Smolt fixed blade with special... my daughter would love this if she was old enough. That's great. Oh man, do we have a little? We got a little. I'm gonna use the knife to actually pry that out of there. Oh, look at the themed. Look at the themed sheet. That's so cool. This is the kind of. It looks like a popsicle. That's so funny. Kizer's kind of like doing their, like I thought, I was like, oh my god, okay, we're doing more dessert stuff. But honestly, this is kind of like an original take, you know, on this whole aesthetic. I kind of respect that. That's pretty cool. All right, put that one back in there. Get rid of this. And then we got something that's a folding knife. Mini CO1C sheep. Oh, it's a mini sheepdog. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've looked at that. Are we going ketchup and mustard theme? Is that what we're doing? Right? Come on now. What do we got? Oh, yeah. It's like a McDonald's. It looks like something that would come in a Happy Meal. That's funny. Did you give me a crinkle fry pocket clip? Oh, that's great. That's so funny. I mean, it's just like, it's so silly, but whatever. You know, like, this is fun. And it's nice that this stuff can be had for not a ton of money, right? I mean, it's probably a little bit of an upcharge for it being like a special theme or whatever, but I mean, who cares? You know, it's one thing, it's like, you know, there's lots of companies making really expensive stuff with like fun themes. I'll give you an example of something that not very many people want. Like I can't tell you how long I saw that Twisted Tea OTF sitting on that website for however many hundreds of dollars they want. Maybe it's still there. I was like, who's that made for? You know, I don't know. But like this type of stuff is fun and it's inexpensive. And if you want to use it, the mini sheepdog is a good knife, definitely. So very cool. I'll put that one just right there. Okay, now we have these three in the Vanguard series, and then I got three more that are premium that we still need to open up. Oh, I don't want to lose this hardware here because this is probably going to end up as a giveaway item. A lot of this stuff will get reviewed, but you know, stuff that I haven't actually taken a look at yet. The Mini Bulldog D2 Stonewashed blade and micarta, so probably super inexpensive. I mean, I would hope, right? Considering it's probably a liner lock or a button lock. Or it could be, oh, it's a crossbar lock. It's the Kizer clutch lock. Okay, so yeah, D2. Pretty basic. Not a whole lot going on here. I'll let you guys take a look at it, right? This is typically the type of stuff, I don't mind unboxing it and letting people know it exists. I'll have a link for it down below, but it's not the type of product that I really feel like I want to dedicate a review spot for because there's just not really a ton going on there. The Spitfire, this is, oh, Damascus. And Mikurutai wood hand. Hold on. Okay. What? This was not at all what I was expecting to read here. So this must be, I don't know what this material is. Not familiar with it. It just looks like wood. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh my, Kizer, what is this? Dude. What the heck? What? Where's the thing? Damascus blade. Okay. So here's what I'm going to guess, given the construction. I think this is, this is Sanmai, that it has a core as well. So this is probably not, I mean, like, it's probably not anything ultra special in terms of the compositions. Typically what we see, like, for example, Civivi has a 9CR, 10CR Damascus Performance very, very similar to VG10, and they found a way to make it look really nice, right? They have. I mean, like versus their, do you guys remember their old Damascus? Oh boy, that's Oreo soup is what I remember it looking like. I would venture to guess that this is something similar. We have also had like companies like Concept, and they do their 9CR, 10CR, and it's kind of a darker, looking, but it's nice and crisp. The pattern's very clear. I have never, outside of hyper expensive, now again, this isn't the same stuff. This isn't Damacore, right? Just because it has the same look doesn't mean it's the same thing. A lot of people, especially new people, if you're here from YouTube Shorts or TikTok, right? I mean, it's okay. I'm just letting you know. Like, I'm talking to you. A lot of people think all Damascus is the same. Damascus is Damascus. Then you got people wanting to yell about Woots and the history of Woot. Please don't. Please don't do that. We all know, okay? But that's not like an opportunity for you to teach. When we're talking about modern pattern welded Damascus, okay, it is not all the same thing. Damascus can be any 2 or more compositions, so you can have low quality and high quality Damascus in terms of performance, and you can also have low quality and high quality Damascus in terms of the aesthetic, whether it's deep etched and double polished, or or zero etched, or it's all like fully etched and it's all dark, or it's polished. This is a core, and then the cladding itself has been polished in the way that we see from, for example, Herman knives. I have a Damacore Dragonfly. Now that's Damacore, proprietary from the Damasteel company. Core is similar to Vanax, and then it is clad with Damasteel. That's very, very expensive. It might look the same. It's much more expensive. This could very well just be a 9CR, 10CR combination with maybe it's the 10CR core, which would be a VG10 core, and then maybe clad with 9CR, 10CR. But then they found a way to like polish it. Either way, this looks awesome, and people will be absolutely pumped to have this at what I assume is a lower cost. This is so, so nice. I cannot believe that. That just looks incredible. Nice. I cannot wait to EDC this one. That is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to leave that one out there. Now, this other one, this is a mini bulldog. Again, is it the same thing? If it is, we'll just move on. Yeah, okay, and it's purple. I'll let you guys look at it, And it's fine. I don't mind being sent this stuff. I'm just not really interested in taking time to like review it, because there's not really much to say, right? I mean, here it is, right? Okay, so there you go, purpley guy. Starting to make it, we're starting to make a mess here. I knew it wouldn't last. Okay, so we got 3 here. Are they all the same thing? No. So this is also a mini bulldog. S45N polished DLC Ultra. Okay, well, we got to see that. Kizer, like, really coming in hot for August. Is that a temperature joke? God. Okay, hold on now. Hold on. The model itself might not be super interesting, but I think we have... Oh, is it Crystal Tie? That's cool. I mean, okay. It just says DLC Ultra. It's just regular DLC, right? Fine. Crystal Tie, though. Pretty freaking cool. It's cool. The model is kind of a boring model. I do like crystal titanium, right? This could be in the shape of an actual turd. It kind of is. It could be in the shape of an actual turd. But if it's made out of crystal tie, I would comment that I like crystal tie, right? That's cool. I want to see what else we got here, though. So we have the Spitfire, and we have the Zero. I feel like the Spitfire is slightly lighter. What do we got here? S35VN blade, satin brush, titanium, carbon fiber. Okay. Well, let's find out. God, there's a lot of stuff to get through. At least their packaging is thorough. What's... That pocket clip was so familiar. Okay. Nice looking there. Oh, we got a little bit of titanium Damascus back here. Nice titanium. We got some nice carbon fiber. What the heck? What the heck? Holy crap, the action. Dude. Oh, listen to this. That is nice. And this, seriously, Something extra is going on here with the pivot. I don't know. Let me look in here. It just looks like bearings. For some reason, this guy is... You know how the Milita feels a little smoother? This feels like that and then some. I'm not sure what we did here, why this feels this way, but man, that action is ridiculous. Spitfire. Yeah. Who made this? Is this also Sheepdog? Come on. Is that what that says? Why can't I see it? I'm trying to look in my phone. You guys can probably already see it. I think that's what that says. Sheepdog. Yeah, okay. It either says Sheepdog or it says Paw Patrol. I don't know. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. We only have one more. Somehow I managed to not turn this into a 20-minute video. Let's wait and see, though. Just in case this is something ridiculous. 0. AS35EN polished DLC. There we go. Titanium and aluminum. I love that polished DLC. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. Oh. Oh, boy. What the heck is this? Man, this looks like something Max Ace would make. Oh, we got to do that again. Come on now. What's going on here? Is that just the sound? There we go. Okay. Polished DLC? No, it's not polished DLC. It's just DLC. Maybe they sent me the wrong box or something. I mean, I don't mind this, but it sounds like maybe they make a version with polished DLC. This is just regular DLC. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of looks like a school bus from the future, right? I'm not really sure. Kind of neat, kind of weird. It's like a sub frame lock. It almost looks like a toy, but it's definitely sharp. So, yeah, okay, the action's nice. It's just kind of weird. This is going to be one of those things that appeals to some people and not to others. So, gosh darn it. I know you guys can see it. Torb knives, 0. Okay. Definitely a unique aesthetic. That'll be a eye of the beholder kind of thing. But I will review this because it is definitely weird. So the star of the pack here, this is weird. This has cool action, like really good action. Love crystal tie. The fixed blade, the giant drop bear was really cool. This is the star of the show. This is outrageously cool. I hope that this is a budget version of what we see on custom knives, because then people can get that look, because a lot of it really is like me as a collector. If you ask me, I'm somebody who does regularly buy multi-$1,000 knives, partially for the exclusivity of ownership with that particular maker, and not like, haha, I have it and you don't, but I mean like they don't make very many and it's kind of a big deal to own certain things, like my Dalibor Bergam, for example. I like that. I'm a collector, right? And also it's because of the aesthetic. I appreciate that too. So as a collector, knowing that something like this is potentially able to be purchased at a much lower tier, does it make me appreciate my own custom knives less, or does it make me not want to purchase some of that stuff in the future? No, not at all. I will continue to buy super expensive knives because it's not just the aesthetic, it's also about the materials that are used and who is making it and where it is being made and how it is being made. I'm interested in all of those together. If you are simply interested in the aesthetic and none of that makes any difference to you whatsoever, well, it looks like Kizer's got an answer for you. And I think that's great. I don't have a problem with that at all. I think that's wonderful. I like the idea of bringing a lot of the aesthetics that were previously exclusive to a much higher tier in the knife world. I like the idea of bringing them down to at least the aesthetic part. Obviously, you're not going to ever really get Damacor at this price point, not at least, anytime soon. But I like at least having the aesthetic brought down to a price tag that more people can afford. I think that's fun. So very, very cool. All right, that's it. I kind of made less of a mess than usual. So not as much cleanup, but that doesn't matter to you guys because you just get to move on with your lives after this. But anyways, I'll have everything linked in the description, and then expect to see a lot of this stuff, maybe except for this guy, on future giveaways and future reviews. So Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. If you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.